Camino de Santiago de Gran Canaria is a 67-kilometre pilgrimage route usually done in 3 days. It's the only officially recognised Camino outside mainland Europe. The trail starts in Maspalomas Lighthouse on the south coast, climbs through the volcanic interior and finishes at the Church of Santiago in Gáldar in the north. We picked up our free pilgrim's passport at the tourist office in Maspalomas the day before starting. While we were there, we checked out the attached museum and took in the views from the rooftop terrace. Our day began from our hotel in downtown Maspalomas. We took a bus for the 5-kilometre journey to the Faro de Maspalomas. Good morning, it's just gone 8 o'clock and we're at Faro de Maspalomas at the start of the trail, and about 65 kilometres and 3 days to go. The best time to walk the Camino is November to March. We were there at the start of November, having only planned this trip a month ago and found accommodation options very limited. Earlier this year, we did the 780-kilometre Camino Frances. This Camino, however, is very different. No cheap albergues, just pricier private rooms and hotels, and no endless cafes. It's a lot less commercial. When we set out this morning from the Faro, it was about 22 degrees, it said on the sign. It's supposed to be getting up to, I think, 25 degrees today, but I'm hoping as we head up into the mountains with the elevation, it'll be a bit cooler, because there's not many clouds around at the moment. There's not much breeze, so it's going to be a very hot day. Signage exists, but few mention Camino Santiago. I navigated with an offline map app on my phone and an imported GPX file. The map on my phone shows us crossing a river, getting our feet wet, but I don't think there's any chance of that today. When we picked our credentials up from the tourist information at the Faro yesterday, I had to pick them up yesterday because it doesn't open until 10:30 in the morning, and obviously today we're leaving at 8, so we picked them up yesterday. She gave them to her, she stamped them, and then she said, oh yes, there's a red alert for forest fires at the moment, so the Camino's closed. So that put a bit of a spanner in the works. So I spent yesterday working out some alternative plans in case it was actually closed. Basically anywhere above 400 meters in elevation was off limits due to potential risk of forest fires. I checked last night, it was still red, and then checked at 7 o'clock this morning and it gone down to green, which means the trail's back open again, which is good. Our option was to walk about halfway, which is just under the 400 meters in elevation, and then get a bus from there to the end. So luckily we're now able to hopefully walk the whole thing. First sign of other pilgrims on the trail. There's 2 people ahead of us, just up there. Just ignore the signs and keep walking. Certainly not getting any cooler. There is no breeze down here, but some interesting plant life. Done almost 11 kilometers. The path has been quite steady until now, and now we're just starting to ascend a bit more steeply. The The route has about 2,300 metres of ascent and 2,200 of descent over 3 days. It's physically demanding and can be very tough in the heat. We carried roughly the same kit as for the Camino Frances. My pack weighed about 4 kilos before food and water. My full kit list, accommodation and logistics are all in the description below. By this point it was getting very hot and we were glad we had brought plenty of water, over 2 litres each. There was nowhere to fill up or buy it on this section of the route. The Parque Arqueológico de Tejeda is Gran Canaria's largest pre-Hispanic cemetery with over 800 tombs. The information centre was closed when we arrived. That was the little village of Tejeda. Not a lot happening there. I thought it was supposed to be a little shop, but there wasn't. So that's it. We've got camel safaris up this way, but we haven't got time for one of those. And then we head out onto the road. There's a bus stop just here, and then another 10 kilometres on to where we're heading. That's the camel safari, bar, grill and zoo. Interesting. We're going this way though. Out onto the main road here, and this is the bus stop. In fact, my wife is going to take the bus from here. She's not feeling 100%. It's another 10 kilometres. I think it's about another 3 hours because we've got another 700 metres of ascent. So she's going to take the bus here. I think comes across about 1 o'clock, 12:59 it comes across, so in about half an hour. And I'm going to carry on the route, which I believe, well, I'll find out in a minute, probably heads just up here. .3 kilometres to Tunte. Actually goes by the other name of San Bartolome something, but I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to use. But anyway, 10.3 kilometres. There's one camel safari place over there, and can even see some camels just down here. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Interesting 24-hour emergency help box, solar panelled on the top of this little hill here. So if you're having trouble, just press the button, I think. Whew. No breeze, bit overcast, seems very humid, still very hot, but enjoying it. Beautiful quiet day, very few people out here, plus another couple of walkers back there. That only takes us to about, I think, 6 in total. I'm trotting at the moment just because the wife's gone on the bus. I thought I'd enjoy it. I am a bit of a runner, so I'm enjoying this bit. Now that the wife isn't with me, I get the chance to run. But anyway, coming into this next little village here, not sure the name of it. This is the village of Tejeda, I think it's called. A little cafe over there, petrol station, and so if you need a supplies, this is probably the first stop we've seen, the first place we've seen that you can get some sort of food or drink unless you count the camel place back there, but we didn't go in there. So, oh, let's get on the pavement here, rather than running on the road. There we go. So, just another 7k to go. Quite a busy place this is, another bar there, another restaurant just there, even a mini market, so lots of facilities. I think I'll turn off here. Here we go. Tunte. 5.8 kilometers. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, quite a bit of climb now. That's where we've come from. And oh, somewhere up there, I'm not sure. Maybe that one over there. We'll see in a minute. But we've got a lot more climb to go. 3.7 kilometers. Just seems very humid now. I think it might just be me. Anyway, we're coming up to joining the road up here again, and then probably only got about 3 kilometers to go. Heading down alongside the road here. I think I'm going to be on a path off the road on the side. Oh, nice picnic area over there. So we're heading down here, about 2.5 kilometers. There's a little village. You can just see the white houses through the trees. That's where I'm heading, 2.5 kilometers away. I'll be down there in about 20 minutes or so. Beautiful pine trees here, just alongside the road. It's just up there. Nice little path. It's overcast at the moment, which is nice because it makes it a bit cooler, but it is still very hot. But still enjoying it. I mean, this path is beautiful. What more could you want? Yay!
This was the nicest place we stayed at the whole trip, but because we only booked a month in advance, options were limited, so we ended up with a more expensive 2-bedroom apartment just for the two of us.
And then let's just go outside and have a look at the patio. Oh, that's very nice. There we go, it's a nice little patio. Good morning, it's about 7:30. We're just going to pop into the bakery just here. Got our lunch for today and maybe some food for tomorrow as well. We're stocked up on supplies, been to the bakery and the little convenience store this morning, so we've got food and enough water for today. We left at just about 8:30. We're taking it nice and steady today. There was a lot of cloud this morning, but that seems to have burnt off. There's still a bit of cloud up there, but I think it's going to be a beautiful day, blue skies. It's already quite warm. We are doing the direct route. We're not doing the variant today. The variant would be nice, but it's about 2,000 meters of ascent and it's going to be quite warm, so we're just going to head along the normal route and enjoy that. We're just here to enjoy ourselves, but yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. We've done, I think, just over 4.5 kilometers, and it's getting quite warm now. Just up here on the ridge, we're getting a nice cool breeze, but you can see back down to the sea this side, and over behind me, I'm sure we're going across there somewhere. At the moment, we're headed up here, and then I think we're heading around to the left. But absolutely stunning day coming up through the trees. It's beautiful, very dry, nice and warm, and as I say, just here a nice little breeze, which is very nice, but I think it's going to be quite warm for the rest of the day. This is the Ventana de Nublo. Spectacular views all across to most likely another island across there. But this is a big hole in the rock. Spectacular views looking through. Absolutely stunning. We enjoyed our lunch at Ventana de Nublo. Now we've only got about another 2 hours to Tejeda, but it's absolutely stunning up here. Beautiful pine forest, a bit of a breeze at the moment now, so it's not too warm. Clear blue skies, absolutely stunning. And I don't know if we're going that way. Let's just check what the signpost says. This is where the variant starts. We're just here. The variant goes all the way around on this one, and we're basically just going to walk along the normal route up here. The variant's got about 850 meters more ascent, and it's an extra 10 kilometers. So we're going to Cruz de Tejeda, 5.4 kilometers, head open that way, and the variant is probably going to say the same thing. No, it's not. Okay, but it's an extra 10 kilometers, and we're just going to have a nice day today. At some point there's been a wildfire going through here. Just behind me there's an orchard that's all burnt up, and then just over on to my left another area that's burnt. So you can see how delicate the area is, and it's exceptionally dry up here. Okay, so it's supposed to be heading down there, some sort of diversion here, so I'm just assuming we head down this way. Just gone 2 o'clock. We're almost at the finish now. Oh, I can actually see the blue colour of the water of the pool. I think that's our place down there. So we're just headed down there. It's another 600-700 meters, and we've come from all the way back over there. Very glad we didn't do the variant, because that would be going down, I think, to the bottom of the valley here, and then heading straight up, and it's still quite a hot day. But anyway, we can check in at 2 o'clock, so we can check in straight away. Tejeda, we've just bought some supplies from the little shop behind us here. We are staying in the hotel just up there, and yeah, so we've got some food. We're going to go and see the prices in the restaurant and decide whether we're eating out in the restaurant or whether we're eating the food we brought with us. Good morning, day 3. Oh, and just as I say that, the sun is trying to come out, but it's been very cloudy this morning. In fact, I think it is just cloudy on this little pass here. You can just see the sun and the clear blue sky almost above. But anyway, it's 8 o'clock, day 3. We've got 25 kilometers to Gáldar, and yeah, a little wet start, but it's going to be a good day. A bit of uphill, and then mostly downhill. I think 1700 meters of descent. So that's where we're headed, up onto the ridge up here. That cloud there was very, very localized. I think the warm, humid air from the valley is getting funneled up the valley as it ascends, cooling, and then just creating those clouds literally just on the pass there. Across to me to the left there, pretty clear, and straight ahead where we're going is pretty clear as well. So it's a bit breezy, or was. Again, we're now sheltered, but it's going to be, I think, a very nice day. this bit is defined on the map as a lava field. It is very lava-like, very lava-like, and obviously it's a very volcanic island, so but this is the most lava-like bit we've been on. Anyway, that's it. We're continuing on down. Another 4 kilometers, I think we get to a cafe, so we're going to stop there for a rest because we've got loads of time today. We're about 1,600 meters above sea level, and we're just starting to drop down into the cloud, so it's probably going to be a bit cooler, maybe a bit damper. Excuse me, there we go. Hopefully the cloud is going to burn off today, and it'll be nice and sunny further down, but as you can just see across there, just about to head into the cloud. Cruz del Cabezo, and the views here aren't terribly good. We're now down in the cloud, it's cooled off a bit, and yeah, we're not going to see much for a while. This is our second route marker, very similar to what we see in Galicia, and from the black paint. I don't think the locals are very happy with it. They don't want to be considered perhaps similar to the mainland, I'm not sure. But we're going this way.
Diverse landscapes and quiet trails, a huge contrast to the Camino Frances, but an enjoyable 3 days. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.